What up, Bugles? It's your boy Nick Wotan from Comics Bugle, and I want to welcome you to this video. Today I'm gonna talk about Batman Spawn, and I don't mean this new one-shot which was released in December by Todd McFarlane and Greg Capullo. I might do a video about it in April when its deluxe edition will be released, but no. Today I'm gonna talk about Batman Spawn, the classic collection from DC Comics and Image, this one right here. But before I start, let me introduce you our eShop, www.comicsbugle.com, your friendly neighborhood comic book shop in Europe. Except of great catalog of collected, deluxe and absolute editions, epic collections and omnibuses, we guaranteed you eco-friendly Hulkproof packaging, free shipping in whole EU, an option to pre-order your comic book now and pay for it later. You can also split full price to 4 payments because we know how expensive these books can be. So check it out, www.comicsbugle.com. Don't forget hit that like and subscribe button, and also check out TikTok and Instagram. Okay, let's start. Batman Spawn Classic Collection Hardcover Edition, cover price 19.99 USD, 112 pages, which means it is a really slim book and contains 2 stories. Specifically, Batman Spawn War Devil issue number 1 and Spawn Batman issue number 1. There was actually only 2 crossovers between these 2 iconic characters till now. In 2006 there was announcement of Batman Spawn Inner Demon one-shot, which should be sequel to second story in this book, but was never published. Let's look at the front cover. We have here nice art with both main characters by Greg Capullo and Todd McFarlane. Fun fact about cover, it glows in dark. It's actually impossible to catch it on video, but these green parts make some kind of bad shape. Like you can see, it doesn't have any dust jacket. I guess it is because of that glowing gimmick, but me personally, I would be happier with dust jacket. But never mind. By the way, I love Greg Capullo's work and I have a sort of fun story about it. Because when I get to collecting comic books, I find out I loved Capullo work since I was a kid. I remember I was in CD store and I saw Korn album Follow the Leader, and I was literally hypnotized by its cover. It actually made me buy that CD, and it brings me to listening new metal. And many years later, when I start collecting comics books for real, I found out Greg Capullo was artist behind its cover. How funny is that, huh? So, in back cover we have some plot summary and art by Todd McFarlane. And when we open the book, we have some classic credit page and opening page right here. And without any further ado, we get first story, Batman Spawn War Devil. Originally released as one-shot in 1994, written by Doug Mensch, Chuck Dixon, and late Alan Grant. And there is 90s Batman all-star team right here. These gentlemen was part of creative team which bring us epic storylines like Nightfall or my personal favorite Bat event, No Man's Land. So I was pretty sure the story will be good. It starts like classic detective case which Batman works on, and soon we will get story full of magic, demons and portals to hell. It is a decent story, but it's not a masterpiece like Batman Judge Dredd crossovers, but it's a very good read. By the way, how great it would be if DC Comics released some sort of omnibus of all Batman Judge Dredd crossovers. Me personally, I would definitely buy it. Okay, back to the Batman Spawn War Devil. Art is work of Klaus Jansson, and when I hear his name, first comic book pop in my mind is Grant Morrison's Batman Gothic, in which he also do art, and also Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns, where Jansson done inks. My personal opinion is he is a better inker than penciler. Like, it's not bad, but it's just not my jam. Second story is Spawn Batman, also released in 1994 as one-shot and was written by legendary Frank Miller, mastermind behind classic tales as Dark Knight Returns, Sin City and 300. But he also created flops like Holy Terror or All-Star Batman and Robin. I'm gonna be honest right here, Spawn Batman belongs to this second group. Editor note in beginning setting up story take place in universe of Dark Knight Returns, Year 1 and All-Star Batman and Robin. This time, don't expect any demons or magic, we got a story about high-tech weapons and missing homeless. And this case bring Batman to New York City when he crossed paths with Spawn. It had so much potential, it could be so good. I was really hyped up because I'm not a fan of magic business and this could be really fun 90s action comic. But the writing is so dumb. In the first half of the story it was dumb but fun, and I'm trying to take whole story more like a parody. For example, there is a scene in the Batcave where Alfred makes a tea and remarks it helps with nightmares. Batman's response to this is, I don't get nightmares, I gave them. Dumb, but funny I guess. I guess Miller was trying to make him badass or something, but he makes him look stupid. With lines like sloppy fighter, stupid fighter, he sounds more like Hulk and not like the best detective in the world. On the other hand, art is top notch. Todd McFarlane, creator of Spawn, delivers absolutely beautiful panels. I always loved his work on Spider-Man, and Spawn is his baby, so it makes sense his style is perfectly fit. McFarlane is actually president of Image Comics, and collectors of action figures know him for his McFarlane Toy Company. After story, we get two arts, one by Greg Capullo and one by McFarlane and Frank Miller. And that's it. That's all. If Batman Spawn the Classic Collection catch your attention, you can order it in our eShop www.comicsbugle.com for 19.99 euros, and you can find direct link below this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button so you don't miss any further video. And see you later, Bugles.